Welcome back to my channel at The Movie Optimist, where I try and find the silver linings in even the worst of films. Today, the newest trailer for James Gunn's Superman released online, and I fought long and hard to not watch it so that I could watch it for the first time here with you guys and you can see my authentic reaction. So without further ado, let's not waste any time and jump right into it.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
I love the chemistry.
Recently,
just
you've
right
come
off the
under
bat.
a lot of fire for what
know,
some
it's a
might.
lot of fire,
It's
but-
a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed,
She's
Superman.
being kind of pushy.
Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States will
representing
cause
anybody
more
except for me.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
As Superman does.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
Oh man, that's such a Superman line. The people helping him up.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Oh man. I'm so happy they brought this music back from the Christopher Reeves era.
Your choices,
Crypto defending the fort.
your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
Shit. Super sorry, guys.
He's not a man. He's an it. He's somehow become the focal
Beautiful
point of the entire
cinematography
world's
right there.
conversation. I will not
Love that shot of the little boy with the flag.
accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
Wow. Okay.
You have a dog?
Wow, okay, shit, man, I really needed that kind of trailer today. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here, compose yourself, Joe, you're acting like a sissy. I'm not gonna sit here and say that this is the right way to do Superman because it's all subjective. All movies, all art, it's all subjective. Everybody likes things differently. Some people like the darker, more broody Man of Steel Superman with richer colors and deeper contrast. Some people don't want their Superman quipping one-liners like, hey buddy, eyes up here. You know, I get it. There's no right and wrong way to do Superman because everyone would do it differently. But for me, yeah, this is kind of what I wanted. Growing up, I used to watch a lot of the Christopher Reeve Superman with my grandma, and watching this trailer makes me feel like I'm home again. Makes it feel like I'm home, and makes me feel like I'm kind of like close to her again, which I haven't felt in a while. And it's hitting for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hitting for me here. Superman to me was always hopeful and optimistic and kind of quirky and nerdy and just so head over heels in love with Lois. And he just cared about doing the right thing. And we kind of lost sight of that a little bit with our Superman the last decade or so. Like, yeah, we've seen Henry Cavill Superman saving lives and stuff like that. And obviously he wanted to save the world, but he always did it with a frown on his face. Like, he was always miserable. And I understand the route that Zack Snyder was trying to go, showing like how a Superman from a modern age would be affected by society that just hates his guts. And he wanted to do it in a realistic approach where it would probably make Superman sad. But here, James Gunn is choosing to show the more optimistic side, and I I just think that's something that we need right now in our world. I was a little worried that James Gunn was going to add a little too much humor to this franchise, given his track record on Guardians of the Galaxy, and sometimes putting jokes in places that just kind of ruins the dramatic moment of whatever's happening. But the reason why I feel so safe is because of two scenes in this trailer. The first one where his dad's talking to him about how it's your actions that make you who you are. But the second one, when he's kind of going toe-to-toe with Lois, and clearly they live in a world where superheroes are governed by politicians. Some heroes are allowed to go out and save the day, whereas in some are told they're not allowed to, and it's probably because of, well, politics. Hey, you chose to work with this company or LexCorp last year, so now that you need saving, you're not going to get it from us. Like, it just seems like there's a lot of politics that goes into what heroes can do what things, specifically Hawkgirl, Mr. Fantastic, and Green Lantern. Whereas in Superman's fighting with Lois, because she's like, you went around everyone's back to go and stop this war from happening, and Superman's like, yeah, people were going to die. It was the right thing to do, and that to me is what Superman is. He doesn't need somebody to tell him where to go. He just so genuinely wants to do the right thing, and that's what he's gonna do at the end of the day. And I just feel like Superman is so safe in James Gunn's hands because it seems like he gets it. He understands what makes Superman work. I see so many arguments from people talking about how Superman's an OP character, he's no fun to watch, he's the worst one because he's pretty much invincible and he can't have any good character arcs, and I hopefully disagree. I mean, look at Superman and Lois on the CW. They understood that, so what they did was they gave him children, and essentially the core of that show was no matter how many bullets you could deflect, it's not going to make you a better father, and how does Superman deal with that? So there are ways around the fact that he's bulletproof, and I don't fully know what James Gunn's going to do, but based off of this trailer, I feel very confident that he is going to knock this out of the park and give us something really special. I love the relationship between Lois and Superman. I love the way the cinematography looks and that weird 180-degree lens that he's been using for a lot of the action shots. I love the way the suit looks. I love the color grading in it. I love the sound design. I love that they're bringing Christopher Reeve's score back. Like I said, it makes me feel like I'm home. Sure, I would like to know a little bit more about what the story is outside of Superman just wanting to do the right thing. Like, what is the main story going on? And I love the fact that we got interactions between him and Lois, but I really want to see him interact with more people. We haven't seen him interact with Lex. We haven't seen him interact with any of the other heroes. Really just Lois. But that's okay. I don't want them to ruin too much, and I would like there to be some surprises when I go into the movies to see this in July. We got some awesome shots of Superman knocking out a kaiju and fighting what might be Lex Luthor in his mech suit that he eventually makes to battle Superman. I'm not too sure. Only time will tell. But I'll tell you what, guys, this is my most anticipated film of this year. I cannot wait for July to come soon enough. I am so excited after seeing this trailer. I think us Superman fans are in good hands. And if you're not a fan of Superman and you're not a fan of this trailer, that's okay too. Like I said before, it's all subjective. What's going to work for somebody else might not work for you. But for me, it really worked. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you like the trailer? Did you not? Let's talk about it. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you next time.